Hey folks, welcome to Masterclass. This video is a free sample from our course, The Ultimate Introduction to Arnold 6 for Cinema 4D. It's a massive 12-hour course in which we explore all the aspects of Arnold for Cinema 4D thoroughly. Make sure to check it out, the link is in the description. Also be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Let's pick up the pace a bit and go for a wood parquet shader. Add a new standard surface shader, rename it to Parquet and assign it. Open it up, load this wood parquet.png texture. As this is the base color texture, set the color space to utility sRGB texture. Let's set it as the beauty shader to see how it sets on the geometry. I'm gonna set the scale U and V to around 0.75. Connect it to the base color and set the base weight to 1. Specular weight, color, and IOR can remain at the default state as we discussed for the plastic shader. Let's go for the specular roughness immediately and load this wood parquet bw02.png. Change the color space to utility raw and scale to 0.75 like our base texture. As the previous shader, I'm gonna quickly invert the texture as this texture was created for glossiness workflow, so add a complement node after it. Now add a ramp float after the complement to be able to adjust the texture. I'm just gonna make the dark values a bit brighter by increasing the first point Y value to around 0.2. Now connect this to the specular roughness and set the standard surface as the beauty shader. Next, let's go for the bump. For this, I want to use both the map that we use for specular roughness and add this second map as well. So add an image node and load this wood parquet bw.png to combine the two maps. Add a layer RGBA node and set it as the beauty shader. Connect the complement node to the layer 1 input and the second image as layer 2 input. Change the operation mode for the second layer to overwrite and set the mix or opacity to around 0.7 so we can reveal the first layer a bit. Let's set the standard surface as the beauty shader and connect the layer RGB node to a bump 2D node. And bump 2D node to the normal input of the shader and set the bump height to around 0.15 centimeters. Let's add that general waviness like the plastic shader. I'm just gonna steal that noise and the bump map from one of the plastic shaders. So select them, Ctrl C to copy and paste in the wood shader using Ctrl V. And connect this bump 2D node to the normal input of the existing bump 2D node. Now let's add the coat. I'm gonna set the coat weight to around 0.3. Roughness can be changed depending on what we are trying to achieve. 0.1 is good here, and let's decrease the IOR to 1.2. And this is our final shader. Let me just show you this final high resolution render. Make sure to visit our website mographplus.com or our Gumroad page at gumroad.com/mographplus and check out our premium CGI and rendering courses for Cinema 4D, 3ds Max, Maya, Arnold, Corona, V-Ray, Redshift, Octane, and so on. See you in the next video.